What is up, you little weirdos? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to my crypto journey. I am your host, Rodney, and I am back after a fun-filled weekend of lots of crazy things. But you know what time it is. Let's get into the cryptocurrency news. So you can see we are actually in the green today. The overall cryptocurrency market cap is up 1.4%, and we're currently sitting at a $1.18 trillion market cap. And our trending cryptos are Yield Guild Games, Pepe, and Keck. Now, of course, the biggest news in the space right now is that PayPal launches dollar-backed stablecoin, boosting their shares. So PayPal has launched their own stablecoin, which makes them the first major financial technology firm to embrace digital currencies for payments and transfers. This lifted their shares about 2.66% today. And this obviously shows some confidence in a troubled cryptocurrency industry that has, over the last 12 months, really grappled with regulatory headwinds that were exacerbated by a string of high-profile collapses. And I know that FTX comes to mind, Terra Luna, and others. Now, of course, PayPal stablecoin, it's going to be $PYUSD, is backed by US dollar deposits, short-term treasury bills, and cash equivalents, which is good because we do not need any more algorithmic stablecoins. It seems that the trend for stablecoins in the future by anybody are going to be stablecoins backed by real-world assets. We saw what happened with USTC last year, and it was not good. Now you can see they're actually on CoinMarketCap. It's not being tracked just yet, but as soon as that does pop up, I will keep you guys posted. Now this comes after US Congressman Patrick McHenry says stablecoins are a pillar of our 21st century payment system. And if you've ever used stablecoins for any sort of transaction, you know how easy it is. If I wanted to send 10 grand to somebody right now with my MetaMask wallet or my Ledger, whatever, I could send it with no questions asked, completely anonymous, and no crazy hurdles or, safeguards to kind of get that money to the person I want to get it to, which, if you know what you're doing, is a safe way to do it. And stablecoins are kind of a pillar of the cryptocurrency world. I mean, we use it for everything. If I want to take profits from a meme coin or anything, I take those profits and put it right into a stablecoin or into Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, the benefit of using a stablecoin, whereas some people like to use Bitcoin or Ethereum to pay people with, is that you don't have to worry about any sort of insane price volatility. It's pegged to the dollar. Now, remember, other companies like Facebook, Meta, actually tried to launch their own stablecoin, but they failed. Remember, Facebook, although it's a platform that a lot of people use, mostly boomers now, they faced a lot of scrutiny for privacy issues. And yes, PayPal has faced a little bit of issues in the past. I remember that they were trying to fine people $2,500 for hate speech or something like that. But it looks like that sort of bad publicity has cooled down, and people may be back on the PayPal train. Now, what's interesting about all of this is Paxos is working with PayPal. Now, a few months ago, we know that Paxos had to stop minting Binance's stablecoin in BUSD. Now, BUSD was a top 10 crypto and one of the top stablecoins in the space, but ever since the SEC said, you gotta stop minting it, it looks like there became more room for another stablecoin, and right now, that seems to be PayPal stablecoin. So our top stablecoins are gonna be Tether, right, USDT, we have USD Coin, and now, of course, PayPal. So was this another planned event? Did, Paxos know and the US government know that eventually PayPal was going to make a stablecoin, so they wanted to make room for it? I don't know, but it's good to see another big company getting into the cryptocurrency space. Now remember, although Tether has been plagued with all sorts of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, all these articles coming out about how much of a kind of sham business they're running, and there's no real legitimate audits that have come out and you really supported the things that Tether said they were backed by, they've been doing pretty well as far as we know. I mean, each quarter they bring in hundreds of millions of dollars in profits, so they're still a juggernaut in the space. I wonder how this looks in the future, though. Is Tether going to be here? Will we see a coordinated effort by the US government to get rid of Tether to make way for PayPal? It's going to be a very, very interesting story. Now, USDC coin has been one of my favorite stable coins, but ever since the whole Silicon Valley Bank collapse, when it was going to collapse, remember, USDC was going to be one of the biggest companies affected by that collapse, and we saw this depeg all the way down to 89 cents. So I'm a little suspect about using USDC coin to keep my money in a safe place, but so far it's been good after, of course, our US government bailed out Silicon Valley banks. Well, at least they bailed out their depositors. Another article I want to talk about is this article by Blockworks, and it says, "Stop waiting, no crypto rally is coming." Now, you would think this is a whole article pretty much saying that crypto is never going to recover, but it's not really about that. What this article is saying, and I'm a true believer of this, is that not every single cryptocurrency is going to recover. And that's why I always think it's important to make sure you have some sort of money in Bitcoin and Ethereum, because if there are safe bets in the space, I think those are the two safest bets. Everything else is super speculative. And to be honest, a lot of meme coins and other altcoins were really just pumping because of the hype in cryptocurrency back in 2021. And one of the two major points this article points out is that application over speculation is a big thing, right? So what are the real world applications or uses for some of these altcoins and meme coins? And the truth is, a lot of these cryptos have no real application. Right now, we're really trying to fight the SEC and just the world in general and trying to get this industry completely regulated so big money feels comfortable getting into cryptocurrency. But this PayPal story really gives me hope for the future of mass adoption. Now we have a little bit of Shiba Inu FUD. So the last couple of weeks, we've seen a nice little price pump in SHIB, but of course, recently it started to pull back. Now I think that's because of the huge event they're having this month at ETH Toronto, where their anonymous developer Shytoshi is going to pretty much reveal their big use case, which is Shibarium. Now, though it's coming a little late, it's still going to be here, which should be bullish for the Shiba Inu community. But I mean, this article says that Shiba Inu loses its recent gains amid bearish market sentiment, right? So SHIB's one of those cryptos that tends to move with the entire market. But compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last year, it's actually not doing so well. It just keeps getting lower and lower. So will SHIB be one of the cryptos, right, meme coins or altcoins, that doesn't ever reach its all-time high again? I find it hard to believe, because meme coins, in my opinion, are one of the most exciting parts of cryptocurrency and get a lot of the normies in this space. For example, if you went up to 100 people in the street and you asked them what Shiba Inu is, more people would know what Shiba Inu is compared to Ethereum. I mean, meme coins are, they're the bridge that gaps us and the general population, you could say. So will SHIB recover? Going to be very interesting. But we do have a fun piece of Shiba Inu news that asks the question, how much SHIB do you need to make $1 million if Shiba Inu rallies 952%, which is sort of a 10x to get it to 301? Well, you would need $95,000 of Shiba Inu. And I don't know about you guys, but $95,000 is a lot of money to most people. So are the days of SHIB making crazy generational wealth gone? Well, it depends how much money you're working with, right? It depends what your goal is. But I do think if you look at market cap size, even for Shiba Inu to get back to its all-time high, it's roughly a 10x from here, which is still some nice gains, but it's not those crazy gains that everyone knows Shiba Inu for. So we'll see what happens, but you would need $95,000 of Shiba Inu right now to hit $1 million. Now, the next piece of news is some, you could say, non-crypto news, or maybe crypto news, because we know Robert F. Kennedy is pretty bullish on cryptocurrency and does believe in the future of Bitcoin. In fact, he bought $415,000 of Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin each for all 7 of his children, because he believes in the long-term pretty much usability of Bitcoin and wants to back the US dollar by Bitcoin, which would make sense because it's finite and it's not imaginary funny money, which pretty much is the US dollar. It is backed by the US government, which is the strongest government in the world, but still, it's not backed by gold, silver, or anything. It's just backed by trust me, bro. Now, Robert Kennedy has been catching a lot of steam the last couple of weeks or so. It seems like people are starting to really understand this guy and resonate with his message. And, all these legal problems that Trump is having and pretty much how bad our economy is ever since Biden got into office, it seems like he may be the best choice for our country. But it's kind of crazy because a lot of people don't believe in our election system. A lot of people thought that the election was rigged during the 2020 election. I mean, I don't know, but it seems too good to be true to have this man as a future presidential candidate. Can he become the president of the United States? I think he's someone we need right now, because the truth is we are in all sorts of debt when it comes to credit card. We're at all-time highs with credit card debt. Average Americans are relying on their credit cards to pay for everyday expenses, and Robert Kennedy wants to fix the, you could say, wealth gap in our country, because our middle class is slowly evaporating over time. Rich become richer, the poor become poorer, and basic necessities aren't being given to everyday Americans, and the American dream is slowly slipping away. I mean, I just traveled to Los Angeles, and if you just drive around a little bit, you see the ever-increasing poverty in the United States. Now, how do you out of that problem? I don't know, but we need a guy to get in there to at least try to fix the problem, because it doesn't seem like Trump or Biden are going to give us anything new. It seems like it's going to be business as usual. So we need someone like a Robert Kennedy. This man is vowing to end corrupt government and corporate power, because the truth is, in the United States, it's all about the war machine, right? The military industrial complex. It's all about giving tax cuts to billionaires, right? It's all about rules for thee and not for me. And it's so damn apparent. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What did you think about today's cryptocurrency news? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Make sure you tag your favorite meme coin or cryptocurrency project. Make sure to repost, follow me, or subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the live stream.